The opening verse of Quran, Iqra. Iqra bismi rabbika alayhi khalaq, means read the name of your Lord who created everything. It's mentioned in Surah Al-Alq. This single word, Iqra, revealed the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam through angel Jibril, was not a suggestion. It was the first command in Islam, a divine call to seek knowledge, a demand to become literate, a cry to rise reading. Yet today, if we examine the global Muslim community, we see an irony too painful to ignore. The religion that began with the command to read now finds its followers among the least literate in the world. Chapter 1: The gravity of literacy, what it really means. Literacy is not just the ability to read and write. Literacy is the power. It is the ability to question. It's the strength to think. It's the path to freedom beyond the spiritual and physical. The difference between the slave and free man is often education. The difference between poverty and prosperity is often literacy. And difference between being manipulated and being empowered is how much you understand the world around you. The question we must ask ourselves: why are Muslims as global community failing in the very first command that was revealed to them? Chapter 3: The facts. Where do Muslims stand in literacy? Here are 20 rankings and data points that reveal the harsh reality of Muslims' literacy in India and globally. Sachar Committee Report 2006: only 4% of Muslim children above the age of 20 were found to be graduates in India. India Census 2011 Muslim literacy rate was 68.5, below the national average of 74. And NSSO National Sample Survey said only 11.5 of urban Muslims men and 5.5 of women had education beyond class 10th. District Information System for Education DISE dropout rate of Muslim girls before class 10th is among the highest. All Indian survey on higher education, Muslim participation in higher education is just 4.6% of total, and UPSC data said less than 3% of successful candidates were Muslims. School Infrastructure Index said that Muslims dominated areas are the most deprived in terms of quality schools. Madrasa count of 95% of Muslim students in rural India go to schools with no affiliation of curriculum. Kerala. Only Kerala is an exception. 93.4 Muslims literacy rate, highest among Indian Muslims due to strong community engagement. Global Muslim majority countries, 10 out of 30 with the lowest literacy rate are Muslim majority. Pakistan literacy rate only 58% of overall, with female literacy at 47%, and Bangladesh literacy rate 76%. Yemen had 54.1%, Somalia have 50%, Indonesia had 96%, Egypt has 75%. These numbers are not just statics. They are symptoms of a disease of ignorance that contradicts that very core of Islam. Chapter 4: Why this happened? Colonialism, systemic bias, and internal decay. Muslims were once the pioneers of knowledge. We led the world in astronomy, chemistry, algebra, medicine, navigation, and literature. What went wrong? Colonial legacy. British education policies excluded Muslims deliberately from government and education. They were considered rebellious after 1857 and post-independence neglect. Government ignorance, the backwardness of Muslims, the Sachar Committee proved this. Madrasa isolation. Madrasas did not evolve. They remained religious only, without maths, science, English, and technology. And also, we can say cultural pressure. In many homes, especially conservative ones, girls are not allowed to study. Religious brainwashing. It's harsh but truth. When religion is weaponized to suppress questioning, education suffers. The aim becomes obedience, not curiosity. Chapter 5. Emotional philosophy. A mirror to the Ummah. If you want to kill a nation, don't use bombs. Just take away their books. Muslims are told to believe, but are we told to understand? Muslims are taught to obey, but are we taught to explore? Education should not be memorizing, education should be liberalizing. It's time to show the mirror. Look at your home, look at your bank balance, your street, your government posts, your schools. Now ask, this is what IQRA means. No, no, brother. It's not the meaning of IQRA. Chapter 6. The power of one. How every Muslim can start. Change doesn't begin with governments. It begins one student, one family, one book. What can you do? Study at least 3 hours a day. Keep your mental health strong physical health. It improves learning. Focus on positive thinking. It changes destiny. Use a midday meal scheme. Motivation. The keep children in school. Encourage digital literacy, but teach how to use internet safely, because nowadays internet is using to watch porn, not for education. Aim for coding, medical science, AI, astronomy, and language. Focus on practical education like BLS, ACLS, and financial literacy. Chapter 7. Revolution inside. If you are alone, you may be the only person in your family who is educated. You may be an atheist now. You may be disrespected. But remember, the one who reads can never be a slave. Your education is not just for you, it's for your children, for your neighborhood, for your nation. If your family doesn't support you, keep going. If your village mocks you, keep studying. Because you rise, your community will rise. You are ones who fought from Kerala to Kabul, but you forgot.